Hello, ladies and germs. Josh and
Guys.
Abby here. Today, we wanted to talk about something that really stuck out to me and Abby as well. Do you know that there is something called eating while stressed, and the result of that is little to no nutritional um, intake? So, what I mean by that is if you're eating while you're stressed, which I do a lot, you're going to minimize how much nutrition your body absorbs. Um,
Your body doesn't understand the difference between physical stress and mental stress. So, obviously, if you're physically stressed, your body is not going to, what is it? Your body sends blood to your arms and legs instead of to your core. So, if you're eating while you're stressed out, your body is not going to have enough blood to go to your core and digestive tract, and you're not going to digest the foods, and it'll just be sitting in your stomach.
your body kind of has pretty default settings. What she was referring to is fight or flight. Your body goes into fight or flight, even if you have gone through something minor and during the day that might have stressed you out. Your body could take that as something way more major than what you might actually be going through, and then it's going to react differently. The terms for that is there's two branches of the atomic nervous system, and with the atomic nervous system, it directly is responsible for stimulating the digestive process. Um, so it's kind of like the central nervous system, but it's for digestion. And there's two branches for it, and there's the parasympathetic and the sympathetic. And the parasympathetic branch is when your body is in a relaxed state and can take in all of the nutrients that is provided by the food. And then the sympathetic is obviously the opposite, where it turns off the digestion, and it'd be the same thing as if there's no food in your stomach or you're in that fight or flight mode. And so you could easily be in a sympathetic state and not know it, and you're eating and you're not taking in any food, and you're still hungry, or you're still weak, or you don't have any energy, and you're like, I just ate. Why is this the case? And a good reason that might be is because uh, it was kind of stress eating. A couple things that you can do to really help is one big thing for me, and I think it's pretty common, is people eat really fast. Um, yeah. Uh, I mean, you're on break, you have an hour in between where you got to go, you got to scarf your food down. Maybe you're late, you got to scarf your food down. So, kind of having that in mind, they say to put 20-minute window dedicated for eating. Maybe not even have your phone with you. I don't know, maybe even having your phone with you might work. There's a couple steps that can help make sure that you have a 20-minute window that you are dedicating to eating. Simple things. Really focus on chewing. And what I mean by focus on chewing is sometimes we're eating and we're not even really registering in our brain that we are eating. And that actually goes a long way too, because if you're not really registering in your brain that you're eating, your stomach might not be either. And so these little steps is going to kind of help your body digest, because the interesting thing about digesting food is it's a lot more complex and a lot more articulate than we might give it credit for, because we are ingesting outside material, things that aren't already a part of our body, we're putting in our body, and we are then implementing that energy that was provided from an external source and putting that energy into our body. I mean, the concept alone is absolutely amazing to think about. And so that complex situation in which your body's undertaking, it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of time, and it's really complex. So just putting food in your mouth and letting it do its work, yes, it's going to do it, but it's not going to do it as well and as efficiently as it could. So if we use our minds while we're eating to really um, get away from being in a stress state and really focus on eating, and take it as a task, then you're going to really gain the most benefit out of it.
And another reason why it's so important is because you could be a really healthy person. You could eat really healthy, and like me, I eat healthy, but I eat really fast, and I've been super stressed. So like, if you're eating really good food, but in stressful situations or whatever, your body is not going to treat it like it's healthy food. It's
Right.
It's not going to do what you think it might be doing.
It's it's weird to say almost, but if you grasp that concept, that eating alone is fair. It's obviously imperative. We need to eat. And it's more than just what you eat, it's how you eat. And a lot of people will argue that how you eat is more important than what you eat. Obviously, what you eat has a big factor. But if you're eating the right foods and you're not doing it right and how you're eating it, then it's almost redundant to even eat the good foods. So simple tasks or simple kind of pointers that I would throw out there that I've been trying to do is, like I said, put a 20-minute window as that being your task. If you're eating like with a fork, put your fork down in between bites. Really focus on chewing.
Drink water.
Drink water. Breathe. Maybe even put yourself through a little meditation scenario before you eat, just to calm yourself down. Crisscross applesauce at the table. I'm joking, but just kind of calm yourself. Okay, I am dedicating this next 20 minutes to eating, and calm yourself down. And it's kind of weird to say, like I said, but it really makes a difference, and it allows the enzymes in your stomach to absorb all of the nutrients that you are ingesting for it. Chewing is a big thing too.
Make sure you chew all your food.
Exactly, and the science behind it too is our saliva has enzymes already into it that kind of break down your food. So if you're not chewing long enough, you're not allowing those enzymes to break down the nutrients so that it can then turn into energy for your body. And so there's a lot that goes into it that I at first I was like, it's kind of weird. You eat to eat, but the more I looked into it, the more it makes a difference how you eat, more so than what you eat, and it can really go a long way. That's all I have. Do you have anything else to throw out there for him?
Yeah, I think that kind of crushed it.
Yeah.
So make sure that whenever you're eating, you give yourself some time. You're relaxed, and drink water while you're eating. Make sure you chew all of your food. Put your fork down, have conversation. I know whenever I'm eating and if there's food on my plate, like I'm just gonna focus on eating it. I don't, and then I get done and I'm just like, wow, all right.
Especially if I have a sandwich in my hand. That sandwich is gonna be in my hand until it's gone.
Yeah.
I've been getting in the habit of putting it back down on the plate,
like
chewing.
Today, we made delicious sandwiches. I had to eat half, put the other half down, wait a while, and then eat it. Gotta give it some time.
It's a science.
Yeah.
But if you get that science down, then it'll really help you out. So that's what we have for today. If you guys liked it, throw a like down. And if you have any comments, any questions, feel free to let us know. And we will be back at it again, I'm sure, here real soon. And we'll see y'all soon.
Always drink water.
Oh, that's a tip that I'm going to throw out there every time. Always drink water. It's your superpower, water. Peace, guys.
Bye.